Hey guys, this is Harris, and guys, I am absolutely buzzing. Uh, on Saturday today, I was meant to be bringing you a different gameplay. I think it was a 47 and 3. I'll still be bringing you that another day. But guys, I've got a very special gameplay for you today. So, what it is a 30 and 0 free for all. It's like, yeah, flawless, Daz around. We've seen that before, flawless. I get a M.O.A.B. All the kills with my gun except from the last 4 that I get with the M.O.A.B. And it absolutely it just felt amazing, guys. Like I kind of set myself a challenge because M.O.A.Bs, they're really good and they are hard to get. Don't get me wrong, but they're so much easier to get on like TDM domination, them team-based games, because you can like sort of run around a bit more. You've got your team to protect you. You've got team to get your kill streaks to help you along. So it's like really good. But then on free for all, like when everyone else in the whole lobby is trying to just kill you, especially when they see like, ooh, this guy's going 16 and 0, they're gonna like proper try to kill you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I set myself this challenge to get one on free for all just today, and I've been playing free for all most of the day. So and well, apart from search, I guess I think free for all is probably the hardest game mode to get a M.O.A.B on. So I was just so happy. When I got it. I think this is the first Wii free-for-all M.O.A.B and flawless. I mean, I haven't seen a free-for-all M.O.A.B and flawless on YouTube. I've seen free-for-all M.O.A.Bs where they've died once and then got it, or died once at the end. But on the Wii especially, this is the first one I've seen. I know Convoys had a M.O.A.B or a couple of M.O.A.Bs, but I haven't seen a free-for-all one yet. So I think this is a first, and that's just amazing, guys. Yeah, so I only set this challenge today, and I got it, and I was so happy. But through it all, I actually raged so much. Like, uh, one of the times I died one off, 24 kills in a row. I died one off, and I was so annoyed. I'll put the video because I was recording that as well. I'll put where I die at the end of the video, and it's it's painful. It's like not even like good by the other guy, and it's just terrible by me. But it was horrible, and I raged, and I had to come off, and then just like regather my thoughts and what is it, concentration and whatever the word, motivation to carry on and try and get it. And I'm really happy that I got it. Yeah, so by the end, like of me trying to get these free-for-all games, I'd be getting like, I think I got a couple of 30 and 1s and loads of 30 and 2s and stuff, and by the end I just wasn't thinking they were good. Like, I'll probably show you some of them in future gameplays because they were quite nice actually, because they were mostly games that I kind of raged on and just ran around. But yeah, but I just wasn't thinking they was good, so I was so set on getting this. So anyway, but yeah, so set this challenge to you guys. If you can get a free-for-all M.O.A.B flawless, then go ahead and tell me if you do. So let's get on to the gameplay, because usually my Saturdays are going to be a proper gameplay, and I'm going to talk about the gameplay. So my class is going to be, well, is the P90 with the silencer. The silencer so that, when you get a M.O.A.B, you don't want everyone to know where you are. You need to be like proper sneaky, work the maps, engage the gunfights properly. Like, if you think you could head on with a submachine gun at close range, go head on, but try like flank him. See here, he's not facing me, he's to the side. So that's why you got silencer, because they don't know where you are. Because I'm not exactly moving like loads of places, am I? I'm using kick. This is just sort of the standard thing I use. Just makes it better at range, and kick probably the best proficiency, even though it's the first one, I believe. My secondary is the FMG's Akimbo. I think I use this. Oh, this scary moment here, I got really scared. So that guy gets killed, and then this guy just runs out. But I get him pretty easily actually. So that was alright. But yeah, I'm using the FMG's Akimbo. This is just because they're probably the most powerful, and when you're going for a M.O.A.B, you don't want to be messing around. I tried to get this like the most legit way I could, so I tried to not use them too much, because they are pretty powerful. But when I've like sprayed all my or used all my bullets in the P90 clip, I'll switch to my FMGs just in case I get in a gunfight that I don't want. Using claymores. This is just because when you are off a M.O.A.B, you want to be protected, and it's just a bit more protection from, see if you're like flocking down a spawn, but you're not really looking that way much. Put a claymore down, then if they come, the claymore will get them. I don't actually think my claymore Gets me a kill in this gameplay though, but oh well. Concussions, this is because, you know, they're probably the best, like, flash thing, what was it, non-lethal? I don't know what they're called. Thing, thing to use, because they just slow the enemy down as it gets my advanced UAV. That's kind of like a midway point, you're like, ooh, I'm getting closer, and then the advanced UAV, like, helps you get to the next thing that you get. I'm not gonna say. Yeah, so I used the claymore, the concussions, because they slow enemies down if you wanna. But I don't think I use much of them either. I'm using my perks, a scavenger. This is just a complete essential for getting a M.O.A.B, unless you wanna go picking up guns. But picking up guns is just dangerous. I mean, I usually wouldn't use scavenger, but getting this, you've just gotta. It's just to keep your bullets, and I've obviously used these guns because I think they're probably the guns that I'm best with. So that's why I'm using the scavenger, and I think I run out of ammo once, but then I scavenger pack, so it's alright, because I've ran out before and died and got really annoyed. I'm also using assassin. I use this on pretty much all my classes, especially when you're going for a M.O.A.B, because again, you want to be sneaky, you want to be low profile, and you know you're not affected by UAVs, counter UAVs, or EMPs. For them people using support, just none of them affect you, and so no one knows where you are again. And steady and pro this, because submachine guns, a lot of close range, a lot of hip fire, and it just goes practically straight. You see in this gameplay I'll hip fire quite a lot with my absolute beast accuracy there. Boosh! Yeah, so that is my setup. I went between two guns actually. I used the ACR a couple of times as well for like the longer like maps, but I used dead silence on that because you're not really wanting to get into them close things with like an ACR. So I used dead silence so I could sound hard people, and I nearly die there as I get my EMP. So yeah, I'll come on to my kill streaks now. I went between the support and the specialist. I think specialist is probably the best for like getting M.O.A.Bs on Dom and TDM, because the rest of your team get your radars and stuff, so it's not as essential to have radars to know where people are, because your team get them. So you can just like become an absolute beast with the specialist, but I don't rate it that much. You know, I like it for running around, running and gunning, but for this type of thing, I'd rather have support because it like makes me feel safe, knowing that I've got UAVs and I'm always at an advantage. So yeah, I'm using the UAV. Obviously, this is to see my enemies. So again, I've got an advantage over them. They don't know where I am, but I know where they are. The advanced UAV, again, see my enemies, and the EMP. That disables your enemies, so it's like, it doesn't give you an advantage, but it gives them disadvantage. So all these kill streaks are like disabling kill streaks, and give me an advantage in gunfights, in knowing where they are, and all of that. So that is good. The playstyle and gameplay in this gameplay isn't very rushy, as you'll see. It's not like too interesting, because in free for all you want to try lockdown, like 3 or 4 or 2 spawns, like know where they are and be able to cover them, and then just try hold them and kill the people that come out of them spawns. Because in this gameplay I'm just literally patrolling this area here, and then go around to this building is where I spend most of my time. Then I sometimes pop out that alley, but that's really dangerous, but sometimes it pays off. And you come out there, and I do that a couple of times as I nearly die again, then get shotted. And also with the support they restack, so here's where I run out of ammo, but scavenger back. Yeah, and they restack, so I'll get another UAV, so then again I've got more things over the other people. I'm not really camping in this gameplay because I'm like always moving, always running, but you know, I am literally, what's it called? I am always, oh, what's it called? I'm always patrolling in this gameplay. Like, this is patrolling to the absolute max. And I think I'm 1 kill off here. This is where the nerves proper come in. Like, my hands were absolutely shaking, especially the first time when I died, but this time I decided to learn from my errors. I get shot at them, get down, laid down, and boom, M.O.A.B. Luckily for me, that was a really easy kill. The M.O.A.B comes here, but then another guy comes, I'm like, ah, spray him in the face. But yeah, oh, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. But yeah, so that was lucky for me, because the with the slow-mo cool thing that the M.O.A.B does, and look, just kills everyone. And there we are, guys, 30, and oh! Boosh! No, but this isn't it. This is where I fail. Look, I killed that guy, and he actually spawns back, and this was like the first time that I got close, and I was so nervous. and it's such an easy kill, and he kills me. And maybe I chuck my controller down, maybe, and I'm just like this for a bit. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I think if you like this, you know, give it a like. I think it was good gameplay on my part, and I absolutely loved getting it. Yeah, apart from that, guys, I'll see you later.